good. And next thing we know, hey guys, check this out. And we're like, oh my God, we got to put this in the game. So, so that's one of those Easter egg type things that we kind of put in the game. So it's hidden in the game. It's so you can actually like play it, show, use the camera.
Get the guy.
Yeah. So like even like the little birds you see in the background, the actual sprites from Mortal Kombat 2. So we kind of like use the old sprites, brought them back, just kind of like a little shout out.
So you don't even have to. It takes a step out of you creating backgrounds and different scenes, and you can just use anything around you.
Oh yeah, but this is actually it only works in practice mode, so it's not like through any normal matches. But if you just want to practice play, it's something fun you can do. So I don't know how much you've also seen of the game. Have you guys played it at all, or?
The first time playing it on the Vita.
This is the first time.
We all have
Okay.
the console.
Okay, so you guys played the console. So the now thing about the console is like, as you know, we had a lot of DLC. We had different characters. All of that is on here. Freddy, Kratos, all on the cartridge, unlocked right from the start. So that's one of the cool things about this game is that everything you ever saw in the past, costumes are there. We've got alternate costumes for the DLC characters that we had. So that's something we couldn't do in the original one. We brought it here. Another thing we've also done is, we got a lot of feedback. People love the challenge tower. So what we did, we threw another challenge tower in there. Another 150 challenges for the game. And all these challenges will, be a mix of, standard gameplay with also using the touch screen, the accelerometer. So they're, just to mix it up and have fun. And they're challenging. Some are tough, some are funny, but definitely worth sitting through it and going through it all over again.
What about the rear touchpad?
No, we didn't use it in this. One thing is, well, truth of the fact is this, there's a lot of great features on the Vita, but for us, it wasn't a question of like, hey, let's cram every single feature into the game. Because the idea is like, some things will not work with our gameplay. So we actually tried a bunch of different stuff, played with it, what felt natural, what felt right, and then with that, that's what we put in the game. So like for us, the front touch screen was a natural thing to do, as well as accelerometer. So that's what we focused on. Here you all see we did the camera. Those are the things that we wanted to do. Now you also have the ability to play, your friends over Wi-Fi or even ad hoc. So if you're like in the same room, you guys can just play against each other. And again, the game runs at 60 frames a second. So the speed's there, the time's there. It's very fast, it's very fluid. So that's great. We've also added 2 new modes. So you remember your test your might, test your luck, test your sight. Well, we got 2 new ones. We got test your balance, which is using the accelerometer. And then we have another one called Test Your Slice. So that's where you're using the touchscreen to slice body parts that are getting thrown at you, because it is Mortal Kombat. So you got body parts flying at you, you can slice it. You'll get modifiers that will happen as you play through them. So things like if you see Sub-Zero's head, you slice that, everything on the screen freezes, so you can take everything out. You'll see like maybe a fireball come up, a hellfire as we call it. You slice that, destroys everything on the screen. There's even a little piece of toast that comes up. You slice that, you hear a little toasty. Next thing you know, there's body parts flying all over the screen. You're just going for a frantic pace of just wiping it all out. So, like I said, we've really come with the to the Vita, and just really wanted to bring a real true game. We didn't want to just do like, oh, it's a port. We just put what we had before and enjoy. See you guys. We want to bring added content, added value, and I think we've really done it. And
it sounds like there's more in the Vita than the PS3 or Xbox 360.
Yeah, there is. I mean, I'm not going to lie, there is. We've got additional artwork as well in the crypt. Some of the artwork that we didn't get to show previously, we put in here as well. So, it's one of those things, we spent the time, we wanted to do it right, and we just really put all the things we could in there.
I got a quick question, though. Since it is available on the PS3, is there any plans to do cross-play like MLB The Show does?
No, there's no plans. This is a strictly standalone PS Vita type gameplay.
That's okay, because what you have here appears to be something that could make somebody like me who's on the fence about getting a Vita again really just get one, especially since it seems like a Vita exclusive only feature set.
Yeah, it is. It's very much so. And like I said, it's just a lot of fun. And you guys go in, play it, just have fun. In fact, I would love to show you like some of the modes, like Test Your Slice, and let you guys play a bit of that.
Yeah.
So, okay. Absolutely.
He's going to show us some modes.
Oh, great.
Yeah. So we can...
It's all the traditional things like test your luck, test your might, all the traditional ones. But here's the 2 new ones: test your slice, test your balance. So I'm going to do slice first. We're going to load this up here. Now, this is completely using the touchscreen, so everything. Yeah, I think it's the beauty of cards. Cards are very fast because everything's right there. So I'm just going to do the first one. So it's pretty straightforward. So here it is. it tells you that you can use the shake as well. So when you're playing the game, you can do this. So here's a slice.
Oh, cool.
So shake if you see the bombs. In this case, this is one of the multiple modifiers you get where you get more points.
You know what this is? It's using what we've seen on cell phones, but making it fun and in the Mortal Kombat world. Yeah.
So
you added all these little mini games? That's amazing.
So there you go. I mean, the thing is just like very quick, very smooth.
So responsive.
So does anything unlock what you do here that'll unlock for the main game, or no?
No, because the main game is still the main game, as you've seen it. The story mode, these are just like mini games. Actually, you unlock more of these as you're playing through the challenge tower. So the new challenge tower, you'll find more of these in there as you play the unlock
it's the
it.
ladder-based system. You're moving up.
That's
Right.
the best thing about Mortal Kombat. There's always one unlock.
Yeah. Yeah, so as you can see, there's more. You can,
Oh my gosh.
So there's that one. So I'm going to show you next is going to be test your balance. So this one's going to be the use of the accelerometer. And basically you have a character and you're going to be just trying to keep them centered. So
Seems to be more responsive than the Xbox 360 version or a console version. It's so fast.
But you know, this is a really great system. I won't lie to you, and we were just really able to play really fast. And, and a lot of people have come in here and played the game, and you just played a little bit just now, just getting to feel the gameplay, and it's just very smooth.
We both own the Vita, so we're looking for.
Oh man, you're gonna love this, especially when you go online and play against each other on ad hoc and Wi-Fi. It feels just as smooth. It almost feels like you're playing offline.
And you can talk to each other.
So as you can see, there's a balance. And of course, it's Mortal Kombat, and if you fail, there's going to be a penalty. Now, the thing is, there are different types of endings here for failure. So the thing is, this is just one. There's like 4 different ones, and the thing is, they can totally be random. So what you'll see, in fact, you should try it. I'll give you a retry here. So like I said, you want to sit there, hold it, balance it, and then later on, as you're playing, we're going to make it tougher. This is the first one, so it's pretty straightforward. But as you go later on, we're going to start throwing body parts at you. So bigger body parts means more mass, which means more likely it's going to knock you over a little harder. And there he goes. He falls in.
So the accelerometer is pretty sensitive too, huh?
Yeah. So there was another one of the fatalities for failure.
I love that you guys added this stuff that was just like, you have the game, let's just add these extra things to show off all the capability of it.
So that's some of the things we've done. Like I said, we also have a new challenge tower, and then also some of the things we've done for normal gameplay. We've also added some of the features of the touch screen, so that when you're playing the game, you have the power meter at the bottom. Once you get that meter full for an X-ray, the beauty of that is like when you're playing, you can actually just run your thumb down, tap it, and that will fire off the X-ray for you. So.
Yeah, because the X-ray mode with the trigger.
Yeah, you can still do it. You can still go the traditional route. For me, I'm one of those guys who plays with his hand gripped this way, so that means I have to shift. For this, it's just rolling thumb. So for me, it's much more natural. So, so that's one of the things you can do.
See, I have to interrupt you by saying that you guys are being smart. You don't force the touch screen. You use it when it's most necessary, like when it makes sense. Where other companies are trying to force the touch screen or force the accelerometer, like.
Yeah, and that's the thing. So that's one thing we kept saying. It's like we want to make this feel right. It has to play right. It's not something like we just want to wedge something in there and say, "Hey, look what we have." It has to play good. It has to be, it has to be fun. So now, like I said before, it's like here's the. I'll just jump ahead. So the meter right here. Once that gets totally full, you can see it flashing the X. You can actually sit there and pull off. An X-ray. So as long as it just be like da 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 fighting, all of a sudden, I can just tap and it will fire up. Assuming you're in the right location.
Yep.
Look how good that looks.
It looks just like.
Well, you're pretty good at this.
Nah, I'm okay. There are guys on the team much better than me. In fact, they constantly remind me how bad I am compared to them. So I'm see if I can get the meter up to do an X-ray here. Oh, almost there. There we go. So now I have an X-ray, so I can actually literally just tap it like that.
Oh my god.
So I don't have to change my grip at all to the controller. It's just boom, done. So there's the beauty of that. And then of course, another beautiful thing about the touchscreen is that you can also, in the past, like when you're doing fatalities, you're going along, you're punching, you're fighting. Oh yeah, time for the fatality. And it's like, oh crap, I got to back for it. Oh, what? The fact is, if you do it right,
Oh, that makes it so
no button
much
prompts or
better.
anything.
Look at that. Look how good that was.
Yeah. And the beauty of that is sometimes, like when you're doing the control, your character accidentally jumps.
You don't have to do all the little.
So you still have to be in the right spot for it to work, but it's right there. So
That's amazing. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Good, good.